here, and so if you're elected, I mean, what are a couple of things, maybe that two or three things that you'd like to see done, maybe in the near term?
Absolutely. My goal initially will be finding and creating better oversight and accountability for juvenile courts throughout Tennessee. There isn't enough. Juvenile courts here in Tennessee are pretty much the wild, wild west in regard to courts. Reports that came out last year, we have black youth that are being disproportionately incarcerated. We have children being held in jail cells 18 to 23 hours a day. We have suicidal teens that are being kept in cells instead of being sent to the hospital. So really creating and there actually is some legislation out right now to be able to get that in place. I'm not entirely sure what the holdup is, but there is efforts in order to create a bipartisan panel to be able to create some oversight. I think because of the poverty level, it is without a doubt we need to end grocery tax. I don't know why it wasn't passed this last year. It seemed that the Republican supermajority prioritized corporations over all of us here in Tennessee. They passed over billions of dollars worth of tax cuts for corporations instead of ending sales tax on groceries, which could have just benefited everybody. So that will definitely be a priority. The other priority would be expanding Medicaid. If we actually expanded Medicaid in this state, over 300,000 Tennesseans would actually have access to affordable health care. And so that's what I'm hoping to do.
Andrea Chase, the Democratic candidate for state representative in the 24th District. All right, Andrea, anything you want to tell people about how they can get more information about your campaign?
Absolutely. I have a website, AndreaChase.com. I can also be found on Facebook and TikTok, Andrea for Tennessee. And I also want to let the community know that it is early voting right now. It's so important to get out and vote. My hope is you will vote for me, but even if not, it's still important to get out and vote. More information about your polling places can be found at the Bradley County Election Commission, and so definitely everyone can make a difference. Your vote counts. Please do it.
All right, Andrea, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. And here's an editor's note. Don't forget, we welcome all candidates in this November election for a free public service interview from WCLE radio and television. All you have to do is call us and set that up at 423-472-6700, or go on our website. If you're a candidate or a member of a campaign, you can do that on our website. Hit the contact section at mymix1041.com. Let's get a news update right here. The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com. All right, in our news this morning, early voting is, my goodness, the first 2 days we've seen over 6,000 people vote early. Those are great numbers and hopefully will continue. You can vote early today. And early voting, by the way, continues through October 31. You can vote early today. Remember, early voting runs Monday through Saturday at the 4 Bradley County early voting sites. And they are OCI, that's the Omega Center International, the Perry Stone Ministry on Urbane Road, just down from the YMCA. Also at the Northeast Recreation Center, Berry Street, Bradley County Election Commission office downtown, and the Bradley County Fire and Rescue Training Center on Dalton Pike. Election Day, November 5th. And of course, we'll have full coverage as we go along. We had a trio of traffic crashes we're reporting on this morning that happened yesterday, but one around Bonnie Oaks Drive in Chattanooga killed a pedestrian, a 25-year-old man. That's what had tied the interstate up. It was a 3-vehicle crash about 24 hours ago right now, about 7 a.m. on Thursday morning. and we'll have more on that at the top of the hour. It's coming up on 7:28, Sports Around the Corner.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
All right, it's the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol update. Hey, big weekend at Don Ledford right here in Cleveland. They're your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Plus, sadly, I had to talk to Debbie Melton the other day. It was an accident. We just ran into each other at the grocery store. But anyway, she did tell me, she said, Steve, we got more pre-owned vehicles than we have since 1980 when the dealership opened. So keep that in mind. Go to donledford.com. Hey, Fruit Loops, looks like what? Traffic pretty good right now, is that right?
Yeah, sure. It looks good out there. If you see anything, give us a call, 614-6499.
You seem distracted as usual. Is that accurate?
Yes. No, I was looking at the map. It looks good.
Okay, the map is good. And now, are the maps accurate? That'd be the first question.
No, probably not.
Probably not. Okay.
Nothing around here is accurate.
Absolutely nothing. It's all fake news, ladies and gentlemen. At 7:29, traffic sponsored in part by Southland Finance on, of course, on 25th Street, in front of Ace Hardware. At least Ace Hardware there for now.
Here's some real magic. Refinance your existing.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Welcome to Infinity of Chattanooga, with an expansive inventory of new, used, and certified pre-owned Infinity products. Make sure Infinity of Chattanooga is on your list of places to shop when it's time for your next vehicle. Sporty coupes, comfortable sedans, and spacious SUVs. Infinity of Chattanooga has it all. Shop online at infinityofchattanooga.com or take a test drive at Infinity of Chattanooga, just off I-75 at the Lee Highway exit.
The Smart Factory Institute presents the 10th Annual Peak Performance Symposium on October 25th at the Smart Factory in the Pie Center in Cleveland. Join industry peers as they share manufacturing best practices for maintaining a competitive advantage in the areas of technology and talent. This year's symposium is sponsored by Mueller, Blueprint Intelligence, Logos Automation, Renishaw, Phoenix Contact, and Focused Apps. Attendees will also be entered to win fourth-row tickets at the 45-yard line to the November 23rd UT game against UTEP at Neyland Stadium. Register at peakperformanceinc.com.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
The Mermaid Mattress Weather Center on a Friday morning.
Right now, take up to 5 years, no interest financing on Tempur-Pedic purchases. Only for a limited time this fall. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's favorite mattress store.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Bridget had to take a smoke break. So anyway, sunny and 70 today. Tomorrow, sunny and 70. Well, we're warming up. Here we go. Sunny tomorrow, 74. Sunny on Sunday, 78. We get back to the 80s. Now we're talking next week. Your Milligan vein temperature, though, is 35. Is that accurate? Fruit Loops, 35?
Yes, that is accurate.
I doubt it. All right, that's the weather.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
7:33, the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness. Hey, don't forget, Memorial Convenient Care is open 7 days a week. Public Shopping Center, Paula Parkway in Cleveland. The Sports Report sponsored in part by the Town Squire. Fall sportswear has arrived at the Town Squire, and their selection's better than ever. From performance slacks by Tommy Hilfiger and Peter Millar to T-shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies by Southern Tide, Vineyard Vines, and Volunteer Tradition. The Town Squire has everything you need to gear up for the season. Locally owned and operated and dedicated to top-quality menswear, the Town Squire invites you to check out what's new and see how they can elevate your wardrobe from head to toe. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland. Well, after back-to-back championships for Cleveland High School, they were eliminated last night. Their season is over. Cleveland High School volleyball, Murfreesboro Blackman defeated the back-to-back state champions last night at Blackman 3-0, 3-0. And in the volleyball state sectional, Cleveland season is over at 28-12. And you know, I know they're all very sad. I will say that Lauren Hurst, who has won the Gatorade Volleyball Player of the Year the past couple of years, and I don't know if I've seen in a long time someone more heavily recruited nationwide. Lauren's last game at Cleveland High School, she set the state record for kills. When for volleyball parlance, that's they basically spiked the ball for a point. I'll say it in a very layman-like way, but anyway, Lauren Hurst. Very, very interested to see what she does next year. Everybody has recruited her nationwide. I was pulling for UCLA so they could maybe I could get some free basketball tickets. But anyway, but Cleveland High School, unbelievable back-to-back champions. The season is over, and we are. A big congratulations, Coach McGowan. NLCS last night, Game 4, Dodgers beat the Mets 10-2. Dodgers look to be the best team in baseball. They're up 3-1 in the series. They could clinch the pennant tonight in New York. ALCS Game 3 last night, what a game. David Pride, 2-run walk-off home run for Cleveland. Guardians over the Yankees 7-5 in 10 innings. Yankees now lead 2-1. NFL Thursday Night Football last night. Sean Payton went back to New Orleans. He took the Broncos in, beat the Saints, his old team, 33-10. Big surprise announcement in men's college basketball yesterday. Virginia men's basketball coach Tony Bennett led the Cavaliers to a national championship in 2019. Remember, that was a year after they were the first ever NCAA tournament #1 seed to be knocked off by a 16 seed. He's retiring. He's 55 years old. Made that announcement yesterday. Tony Bennett retiring at Virginia. We are Southeast Tennessee's football headquarters, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. And tonight, Cleveland High School at Maryville. This is a huge game for Cleveland. 7 o'clock kickoff, and I'm turning the music down here a little bit. Want to make an announcement. We've been working on this for a while. So we are going to have double coverage tonight. We'll have a double header on mixtv.tv. Actually, in some ways, a quadruple header. But we are going to carry, of course, we'll have Cleveland at Maryville tonight here on Mix 104.1. But I'm pleased to tell you, you can also watch the game on mixtv.tv. Tonight, like I said, we've been working on this for a while, and that came to fruition yesterday. So Cleveland at Maryville will be on Mix 104.1 Radio. Terry Evans, Greg Phillips, and their call will be on mixtv.tv. It all starts the Cleveland High School Coaches Bench, presented by Smith Family McDonald's. And we're looking forward to it. Of course, download our app. It's very easy, folks. download the app from our website, mymix1041.com. You can listen to all the coverage tonight, watch the coverage, get updated scores, all of that. We'll also have mixed TV coverage of Red Bank at Bradley, kickoff 7 o'clock. And, of course, coverage on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And you can listen to ESPN Cleveland 101.3 anywhere in the world at ESPNCleveland1013.com. And also Pure Academy at Walker Valley tonight, 7 o'clock kickoff, WCLE 99.1 FM and the Mix app. Gary Owenby, Steve Wills on Bradley, Andy Morris, and Jacob Mason on the Walker Valley coverage tonight. All right, so it's a big night tonight. And again, let me tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you what to do. If you listen to me, you'll be fine. Go to the, that's a joke. Go to the Southeast Tennessee Football Headquarters page. Hey, Fruit Loops, do we still have that? Where are you?
Yeah, it's still on the website.
Okay, good. Hey, I was very annoyed yesterday. First of all, I had lunch with Stephen Beasley, and that's always annoying. But he told me that his children could care less about anything we do at this station, but they just wanted to meet Fruit Loops. So that's pretty much where we are. That's how desperate we are.
So they will come to the game and then hang out in the trailer with us.
That's what they wanted. That's exactly that's what they want for Christmas. Of course, when you have 7 children, you want a lot for Christmas, I guess. But anyway, all right. So Hardy's Friday Night Blitz after the games tonight. That's Andy Jenkins, and Robbie Winters is filling in for Lovelace, because Lovelace is doing the TV game tonight. Polk at Meigs County. We'll be over in Decatur tonight. Are you doing that, Fruit Loops?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay. Well, I
haven't decided if I'm going.
Okay, this is wonderful radio. I appreciate you participating. Polk at Meigs tonight. 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff. Oh, my goodness, tomorrow, here we go. What a day of college football, and involves the third Saturday in October. UT and Alabama tomorrow. Kickoff at 3:30 here on Mix 104.1 on the Mix app, presented by TVFCU. Pregame 1:30, presented by Hardee's. Georgia at Texas tomorrow night. Oh, my. 7:30 kickoff in prime time. We'll have it on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Pre-game starts at 3:30, presented by Zaxby. UTC hosts Wofford tomorrow, 1:30 kickoff, WCLE 99.1 FM. Sunday, the Seattle Seahawks at the Atlanta Falcons. Kickoff at 1 o'clock on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, and Titans and the Bills in Buffalo Sunday at 1 o'clock. Right here on Mix 104.1.
At Wholesale Supply, we're more than just a plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. We're your partner.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Maybe it began with a little girl following a kaleidoscope of butterflies to a place beyond her dreams. But then it became a real kaleidoscope that you can walk and fly through, where we don't just welcome you, we celebrate you. As the colors swirl and spin, there's definitely beauty in this place, but it's also in those around you, and the memories will live in our hearts forever.
Dollywood, love every moment.
First responders, and it was just really a touching night for sure.
So it was also, I don't know if it was timed this way or what, but it was Brittany Dillard's birthday yesterday, so that was interesting. So I started getting texts from people in the room. Apparently people were bringing me up. Is that right?
Yes. So Randy Bonner, director of the 24/7 movement,
Randy's
got up.
Wonderful.
Thanked you and me for, allowing them to come in and
Why'd
share.
they thank you?
Well, of course, I mean,
because you were there. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You went.
Yeah. And then
did Brandon go with you?
He did.
He has seen in public with you sometime.
We were at the table with Dr. Jeff Elliott and his lovely wife.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Man.
Very nice
Cleveland
people.
City School Director.
That's right.
All right.
And then Matt Diller got up and thanked us as well.
I love Matt Dillard.
Yes.
My goodness, what a wonderful man.
Yeah. And then Richie Hughes got up.
Hughes got up.
Yes. And he said, wow, I'm really glad Steve Hartline's not here. Really nice things have been said about him, and his head is big enough already.
Richie brought me up in a sermon, apparently at whatever his church is called. I don't even know. But I think he's got a home fellowship now. But because, all his friends are there, so he's basically sitting by himself. So anyway, Richie, how is he involved in all of this?
Yeah, so he is on the board of directors for the 24/7 movement and gave a very moving message last night.
Matt, listen, buddy. Terry, if you're looking for board members, I don't know if I would pick Richie. But anyway, I didn't know if I could. Hair Club for Men was not available?
No,
come on,
no,
Steve.
Come on.
Come on. But yes, I kept getting texts from people last night.
Yep.
We had something we were doing last evening, or I'd have loved to have been there. My goodness, what a wonderful, truly a wonderful movement. That is the 24/7 movement, doing great things. All right, so tomorrow night's a special night if you love rock and roll music. Tomorrow night is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony, and they're going to induct some heavyweights tomorrow night. And some of these, I can't believe they're not already in. They're in Cleveland, Ohio. Carmen Lastoria, who's from Cleveland, Ohio, tells me he's going to take me to the Rock Hall of Fame. What he says.
That?
What he
Wow.
says. What he says.
Wow.
I'll be there by myself, I'm sure. Anyway, here we go. Tomorrow night, we have Mary J. Blige. We'll probably play some Mary J. before we go off the air this morning. Cher is 72. She has a 28-year-old boyfriend. They've been together a couple of years now.
Okay.
It's all right, Bridget. It's fine. Everything's okay. Foreigner. I love Foreigner from the 1980s. May find a way to play some Foreigner. How about Peter Frampton? Kool and the Gang. Ozzy Osbourne is going in the Rock Hall of Fame. He's going to bite the head off a bat just in celebration, as he used to do. And then Astoria says, yeah, it's happening.
Okay.
Carmen, I will save this text and give it to Jimmy Logan. We will hold you to it. It'll never happen. And then, let's see here, A Tribe Called Quest is going in, and then these guys are going in. I can't believe it. Can't believe they're not already in. The Dave Matthews Band. Going in the rock and roll.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Are you a busy man? Listen to how Direct Primary Care Associates has helped men like Mike Kelly.
I imagine like most men, I have a lot of stuff going on in my life. I'm very busy with my life. And the problem with it, going to other urgent care places is you could go there and sit, you don't know how long you're going to be, and I have other appointments that I may have to get to. With this, you know when you're going to be here. I was spending over $70 a month medication through my other insurance. Here, I haven't paid a dime. I haven't had to pay for anything. So just that alone in the last 8 months saved me over $500. And I'm telling you right now, as a man, I know how much energy it takes to even call in and have to get some help, because we don't like to ask for help. But they're here to help you. this is what this is designed for, is to help you.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Including that new barbecue they have at Jenkins. And that big congratulations, Sandy, someone who did not win anything, is Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Hey, Sheridan said she called you and you hung up on her. What happened?
Hey, she didn't call me. I called you, and it was on hold for 20 minutes. I had to go. I had to go and call back. Were you on your smoke break?
Oh, come on now, Bobby. All right, well, what's up this morning?
Hey, markets were mixed yesterday. The Dow up 161 points to close at 43,239. The S&P down 1 point, Steve. They close at 5,841, and the NASDAQ up 6.5 to close at 18,374. So we'll call it an update, Steve. Back to you guys in the studio.
Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Bobby, how can we reach out to you?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or stop by and see me at 2060 North Dakota, right by the old Liner gas station.
Bobby, I want you to have a great weekend. Are there any big plans this weekend for you?
Steve, we are going to hang out at Dollywood this weekend. Sunday, we're headed to Dollywood. So we're going to say hi to Dolly, see some lights, ride some rides, and have a good time with the family.
Bobby, that warms my heart.
Benji Payne. We're going to be there with Benji Payne. Remember Benji Payne?
Oh, Ben Payne. I went to Stewart Elementary with him, yes.
Yep. Well, you know everybody in Cleveland. But, yep, we're going to enjoy some time at Dollywood.
All right, Bobby. Hey, Bobby.
And unfortunately, I didn't win those tickets through you either.
What were they? Oh, Dollywood tickets?
Yeah.
We're fresh out. Sorry.
You're right. I never win anything.
Oh, never. Okay. Actually, you know, Bobby is eligible because he pays us to do this. So anyway, Bobby, have a great weekend, buddy. Have fun up there.
Hey, see you, Steve.
All right, man. It is, speaking of wedding, Fall Fun Friday. Our buddy Scotty Mayfield, Michael Mayfield Farm Park, Bridget, is in the Fall Fun Friday. Is that what we call this thing? Fun Friday?
Yes, Fall Fun Friday.
That's ridiculous. Anyway, and I named it. So, Bridget, tell me all about it. What's going on with you, girl?
Yes, so if you would like to qualify
kind of an 80s
to
what's
win.
going on today.
Oh, thanks.
Bridget is Retro 8. I just looked at her for the first time.
Don't do that.
2 hours,
No.
and I haven't. So she's got this deal. If you're listening on the radio, go back and look at it, mixtv.tv. She's got this thing in her hair, and it's kind of up there because, we didn't want to apparently we had no time.
No time for that.
Then, no time for you. And then we're Denim basically looking like she's trying out for the Rock Hall of Fame this morning in the 80s category with Foreigner. So there you go.
And there's my OTD outfit of the day.
Excuse you?
Thank you for that.
Thanks again.
Okay.
Oh, that's a new feature.
Yeah,
That's a
there
new
you go.
feature.
There you go.
Outfit of the day.
Brand new.
And I will describe it. Now, you do have a hole in. Oh, I know the kids think it's cool.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Reagan comes down in these blue jeans, and they have holes all on them. And I'll say, honey, I'm going to take up a collection. We're going to get you some jeans. Dad!
And then
Dad!
you sound really old.
Honey, I'm sorry. We can't get jeans. And then I offered to put patches on it. And, Dad!
Oh,
Come on, let's do it.
Your poor
Simmons Bank
children.
celebrate. No, hang on. We're Fall Fun Friday.
Yes,
Tell me
Fall
how they
Fun
went.
Friday. Yes, you can call or text 423-614-6499. If you text us, be sure to send us your name. Tell us you want to win those Mayfield Farm Park passes. Again, call or text 614-6499.
All right, good morning. Now it's time for our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Okay, happy birthday to Elaine Cross. She is part of the cafeteria staff at Waterville Elementary. Susie Martin is having a birthday today. The birthday wish says to the best Mimi. That is from Pamela, Sean, Bethany, and Reed. Robin Borders, celebrated a birthday yesterday. That is from her best friend since third grade, Jeanette Fetter. Peyton Cooper is having a birthday today. The birthday wish says the best son-in-law. Lindley Wright is going to be 5 years old on Sunday. That is from Mom, Jace, and Addison. Charlie Snyder is going to be 18 tomorrow. She's a senior at Walker Valley. Darlene Ledford is going to be 60 tomorrow. Her husband, County Commissioner Tommy Ledford, sent that in to us. John C. is 16 today, a sophomore at Walker Valley. And then Darren Schulk is having a birthday today. He is the pastor at Peerless Church. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they've been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Over 6,000 people have already voted in the November election. They voted early the past couple of days. Let me put this in perspective. We had only about a little over 7,000 people vote in the entire August election. Well, right now, though, we're at 6,160 according to Fran Green, Bradley County Election Administrator. Early voting continues today. You can vote early at the 4 Bradley County early voting sites, 9 to 6 today. Tomorrow, Saturday, 9 to 4. Vote early at OCI on Urbane Road. That's the Perry Stone Ministry just up from the YMCA. Bradley County Election Commission office downtown. Northeast Recreation Center, Berry Street. Bradley County Fire and Rescue Training Center on Dalton Pike. So let's keep those numbers going and growing, and just tremendous. All right, the three crashes yesterday in our area. One of them, this happened on the interstate. Well, not really. It did. The Bonnie Oaks exit. This is what was tying the interstate up yesterday morning. About this time, a pedestrian was killed. It was a fatal crash, you understand. A 25-year-old man was killed it's a 3-car crash near Bonnie Oaks. Cleveland Fire Department, they made a statement on their social media that we had a crash on Key Street yesterday. In front of the Key Street Plaza, 2-car collision, but it brought down power lines, and they had a pole out there, and it was a bad situation. Another crash in Polk County. Those stories and more in full detail at the top of the hour. Purchase 4 Bridgestone Dueler AT Revo 3 or
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, Perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Bender Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Bender Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Bender Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, bender-realty.com.
Time to pay the dad tax.
Dad, go get your own.
Dad tax is a sacred institution.
Not here, it isn't.
It is too. Right now, we'll pay your sales tax on any Mermaid brand mattress.
And we'll give you free local delivery on qualifying products.
Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's favorite mattress store.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag. Just $5.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $5.99. Hardee's. Goodness in the making.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
onplanning.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Foundations Investment Advisors, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix and best variety, we are Mix 1041, 801 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Here at Mermaid Mattress, we're revolutionizing the way you shop. We offer actual stores you can visit to try your new mattress before you buy it. Mermaid Mattress, we're just around the corner.
All right, for today, sunny skies, a high of 70 and a low of 37 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 74 and a low of 39. Sunny on Sunday with a high of 77. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 36 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air radar this morning, things are looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios,
This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. President Biden's in Berlin, Germany, urging unwavering support from allies for Ukraine's fight against Russia.
I want to thank every leader across Germany's government who has worked tirelessly to ensure that Ukraine prevails and Putin fails, and NATO remains strong and more united than ever.
South Korea's spy agency says North Korean troops have joined the war on Russia's side. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says the death of Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar during a military operation in Gaza does not mean the end of the war to end Hamas control and to free hostages held in Gaza. Israeli government spokesman David Mencer.
Hamas would do well to heed the Prime Minister's offer to let our people go in return for their lives.
The Israeli military says Sinwar was killed in a chance encounter with troops who found his body in the rubble of a house brought down by shelling. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Local and state news, Mix 1041. Good morning, everyone. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. They are growing to meet pretty much every legal need you can imagine. Visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. And our news, Chattanooga Police Department is investigating a fatal crash on I-75 in which a pedestrian was killed. The call came in Thursday morning at about 7 a.m. When police arrived, the pedestrian, described as a 25-year-old man, was dead. The three-car crash occurred near the Bonnie Oaks Drive exit. One of these vehicles that hit the pedestrian, according to the press release. Another crash happened yesterday in Cleveland. Cleveland Fire Department said that a crash happened in front of the Key Street Plaza on Key Street. It was a two-car collision responded to by 4 fire companies. There were injuries, down power lines, a water hydrant was damaged. And in Polk County, our news partners at Local 3 report a crash there yesterday afternoon caused delays on Highway 64. According to TDOT, the crash happened shortly after 1:30 p.m. near Highway 30. The State Highway Patrol says the single vehicle crash temporarily blocked all westbound lanes of Highway 64. State unemployment rate out this morning. It rose a little bit, 1/10 of a percentage point, but still 1 full percentage point below the national average. The September unemployment rate, 3.2% for Tennessee. That's up 1/10 of a percentage point over the previous month. And early voting is a blockbuster so far in Bradley County. In 2 days, we have had 6,160 people vote early in this presidential election. It's a federal and state general election. We also have that one local Cleveland Board of Education race in the 2nd district. So it's a big voting. I'm going to give you a little comparison here. 6,160 people have voted already in 2 days. In the entire August election, we had just over 7,000 people vote. That tells you, folks, and I don't have an hour to talk about the importance of voting in every election, but anyway, this is where we are. It's a great thing. So you can vote early today. Austin, will you pull that chart up for me, please? Vote early today. And Austin has done a great job. We've got a voting section on our website. Go there. It's going to have all the information for you. MyMix1041.com. Did I just say Austin did a great job? That's what happens when I go on autopilot. Yes. I have no idea what. Fruit Loops, I said you did a great job. I must be misinformed. OCI, Omega Center.
I do an excellent job.
Whatever. You did do
at least
good job.
2 days a week.
What, excuse me?
I said I do an excellent job 2 days a week.
I thought you were going to say 8 days a week like the Beatles. But anyway, Omega Center International is on the north end. You can vote early today from 9 to 6, tomorrow 9 to 4. Northeast Recreation Center, Berry Street, Bradley County Election Commission office downtown, and Bradley County Fire and Rescue Training Center on Dalton Pike. Early voting till October 31. Monday through Friday, 9 until 6, 9 to 4 tomorrow, Saturday. Ashlynn Akiona joins us. Ashlynn, how in the world are you?
Doing all right. I'm a little tired this morning, but I made it here, so that's all that matters.
You're a Lee University student and doing a great job. And so we have invited you each week to tell us what's going on the weekend. So Ashlynn Akiona, I'm going to turn things over to you. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so this weekend is full of apples. There's 2 apple festivals this weekend that are going on in downtown Cleveland, and also in Ottawa. But I'm going to talk about downtown Cleveland.
There we
first,
go. There we go, Ashlynn.
We want to hear that. So this is the original Cleveland Apple Festival. It's got artists, crafts, vendors, music, and an apple blossom pageant. That's going to be on Sunday. So seems like a really fun thing, and there's going to be a kids zone with like bounce houses and a petting zoo, and there's going to be an apple dessert contest, so you'll see me there for that. I'm very excited about that. I'm an apple girl. I'm not a pumpkin girl.
I'm not either.
You're not either? You're not a pumpkin girl?
I'm not a pumpkin girl.
I gotcha.
But for a good apple from Apple Valley Orchard, my buddy Chuck McSpadden, I'd be an apple girl, I guarantee you. It's one of the biggest events of the year. There'll probably be 15 to 20,000 people over 2 days, and I'm so proud of them. They do a great job.
Yeah, and for people that are looking for tickets, the tickets are going to be at the gate, and it's only cash only, so make sure to bring cash along with you. And there's free parking, so hey, we're happy about that. So I guess I'll go ahead and talk about Chattanooga's.
There you go.
It's part of it too. But Chattanooga has one at Camp Jordan, and this one is put on by Mercier's Orchard. So there's going to be 175 vendors there, and food trucks, and a petting zoo too, and pony rides. And there said there was a trackless train ride. Don't know how that's possible, but we're going to find out.
It's all right.
Probably some lawnmower action a little bit. Going around,
whatever.
Yeah. So both of those are going to be from the 19th through the 20th. And they're like an hour apart of when they start and when they end. So
maybe hit both of them.
Yeah, maybe go to both of them.
I think Shannon Wright's involved right at the one at Camp Jordan. Matter of fact, I know she is.
You can go to the one in Cleveland in the morning and go to the Chattanooga one in the afternoon. So the Cleveland one starts at 10 a.m. on the 19th and ends at 6 p.m. on the 20th.
Okay.
And then that was the Cleveland one, sorry. And now the Chattanooga one starts at 10 a.m. and ends at 5 p.m. So you might want to go to the Chattanooga one first, maybe, so you can get it done. And then on Friday, the Critch's Haunted Trail is opening. It's Cleveland's newest haunted trail attraction. It's right off North Lee Highway, so it's pretty easy and to get there, and it's a half-mile trail. Probably don't bring your little kids to this one. This one sounds kind of scary, but
people love that kind of thing, right?
Yeah, they do. I mean, it's Halloween, so people want to do that. And then if you want to bring your kids to something, you can bring them to the movie in the park in Little Debbie Park. It's in Collegedale, and they're watching Despicable Me 4. So
good one.
You don't have to bring your kids. You can just bring yourself, Steve, if you're feeling that.
I'm there. I love Despicable Me.
It's free for all, so there you go.
Favorites.
Yeah, and then Saturday, there's a fall festival at the Village, and there's going to be live entertainment there, a chili cook-off, and pumpkin painting.
Right.
So seems like a little fun thing for families to come do. And then the Ocoee Coffee Joint, which is out in Ocoee, is doing No Cold Toes November. And this is where they've been doing this since, I think, the beginning of October. And they've been collecting items for homeless people and people that are less fortunate to have items to get through the winter, because this cold snap has happened this week pretty quickly. So this is when people are able to pick up some of the items. So that's going to be from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. And any remaining donations will be delivered to people helping people. It's a ministry in Polk County that helps animal rescue programs and local disaster relief. So it's a really good event, and if you know of anybody that would need those kind of items, that would be a great place to go pick it up from 9 to 4 p.m. on Saturday. And then finally, on Saturday, there's Homes for Dogs adoption event, and that's at Coldwell Banker Kinder Realty in Cleveland. And It's all from the animal rescue in Meigs County. And all dogs are spayed and neutered and microchipped and have all their shots. So you just get to come look at dogs and maybe adopt one and take one home with you.
What a wonderful thing. And when is that again, Ashlynn?
That's on Saturday, and that's going to be from 12 to 4 p.m.
All right. Ashlynn, Akiona, tremendous job keeping us up to date on what's happening over the weekend. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming in, as always. All right, 13 after 8. Also, Ashlynn, a big part of our high school football team, and she keeps us up to date on the scores every week. And you're getting a lot of people brag on that. They love that. So,
well, thank you.
Great job. Great job. All right, we're going to take a quick break right here. We've got some more interviews coming up. It's Bridget, a Fall Fun Friday with our friends at Mayfield Farm Park. We've got those 4 passes we're going to give away at 9 a.m.
That's right. You can call or text 423-614-6499 if you'd like to get in on that drawing. Again, call or text 614-6499.
Let's get a check of the streets right here.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate still looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. Their annual Trunk or Treat is coming up on October 25th from 5 to 7. Enjoy safe family fun at the Y. Enjoy costumes, games, trunk or treating, face painting, and more. It's free for Y members and non-members. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
It is Medicare Misty with the Medicare Minutes. For 2025, the Medicare donut hole is gone. There is no more donut hole for Medicare prescription drug plan.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
All right, for today, sunny skies, a high of 70 and a low of 37 this evening. For tomorrow, a few clouds, but mostly sunny, a high of 74 and a low of 40. And then on Sunday, sunny skies with a high of 76. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 37 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar this morning, things are looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
The best mix, the best variety. Mix 1041. Tennessee.
Good morning and welcome back. It is now 5:14 on this Friday morning, and if you're looking for something to do this weekend, maybe head out to the Cherahela Skyway right into western North Carolina, one of the areas not impacted all that much by Helene, so definitely open for visitors. And Arthur Gonterick sent this one in from yesterday. He actually took a lot of photos, and here's just a little sampling. You can see the colors really starting to explode there, and it was pretty dry, so there was a little concern, are the colors going to be vibrant? Well, it looks like they were to me, so if you want to go check it out, again, that peak season starting to really take shape across portions of western North Carolina along the Tennessee-North Carolina line. Definitely check before you go to make sure these communities are open into Helene, but southwestern North Carolina, especially this little tip right here, really not that impacted. So if you want to go to this area, Andrews, Highlands, Cashiers, I would definitely recommend that. Going to be great weather for leaf peeping this weekend as well as temperatures return to the 70s. Now here's a look at your highs. 36 in Cleveland, 32 in Murphy, 36 in Dayton, and 38 in Altamont. Again, think we're going to have some patchy frost once again for your Friday morning commute, so definitely bundle up. Temperatures are going to be in the upper 60s to lower 70s, and as we take a look at out your door forecast, by the time we get to around 9 o'clock, temperatures will rebound into the mid 40s. We're going to have a lot of sunshine today, 60 by 12, which is lunchtime, and then going into the rest of the day, we warm up into the upper 60s to lower 70s. So here's a look at your satellite and radar. Not going to be a whole lot of active weather to track over the next week and a half through the end of the month. In fact, pretty good shot we don't have any more rain this month. Maybe November, but even the first part of November trending pretty dry at this point. And over downtown Chattanooga, there's going to be no weather-related issues as you're heading out on this Friday morning. It's just going to be a little cool. So if you have the seat warmers, you might want to throw those on as you're heading out to work. Here's a look at your next 7 days. 74 tomorrow, 78 on Sunday, and then Monday through really much of next week, we're going to be flirting with 80 degrees. In fact, by Wednesday, 81 could be your high. So if you're ready for some warmer temperatures, again, you don't have to wait too much longer. In fact, by this afternoon, we'll be right around 70 degrees, and that's going to be the overall pattern trend over the next 6 to 10 days, favoring warmer than normal conditions across much of the southeast. So we're likely to have more 70 and maybe a few low 80 degree days as we move through the rest of October. Now take a look at your futurecasts. There's not going to be a whole lot to show you here. We're going to stay dry. Again, high pressure going to dominate our weather. Under high pressure, typically you're going to have the clearing skies, a lot of sunshine, and that's exactly what we're going to see. Really the only interesting thing that may happen is we may have a few clouds come through on Saturday, but we're not going to be tracking any rain with this weak little system. As we look at your potential rainfall, it is going to be very dry from the Gulf Coast all the way up to the Great Lakes region to the East Coast back towards the Mid-South, including much of our coverage area. Not going to be any rain falling across the southeast, so it is going to be very dry moving forward. And the latest drought monitor still outlining moderate drought conditions from Chattanooga to Altamont up into Dayton, Athens, Cleveland, looking pretty good across North Georgia and western North Carolina. Of course, Helene helped things across North Georgia here locally. But as we go over the next couple of weeks, we're likely to see this drought expanding to some degree just because it's going to be so dry moving forward. Now, switching gears over to the tropics, we are watching a couple of areas of interest. Now, this one earlier this week had about a 50% chance of development. That's down to 10, so that's looking good. But we are watching this area down towards the Yucatan Peninsula with a 50% chance of development. The good news here, we have strong high pressure, so this is going to stay well to our south, and it's not going to have to be anything that we're going to have to worry about. So looking good tropical wise here for the lower 48, and today not bad. 70 degrees, low humidity, sunshine, going to be a beautiful day. And over your next 7 days, a whole lot of sun on the way. Going to be a nice calm week with warm temperatures making their way back to the Tennessee Valley.
Okay.
Music every Friday at noon. Bridget, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list, and we're going to talk to Jack Allen about his campaign.
Okay, happy birthday to Elaine Cross today. Works as part of the cafeteria staff at Waterville Elementary. Susie Martin is celebrating today. Birthday wish says to the best Mimi. That is from Pamela, Sean, Bethany, and Reed. Robin Borders celebrated a birthday yesterday. That's from her best friend since third grade, Jeanette Fetter. Peyton Cooper is having a birthday today. The birthday wish says he is the best son-in-law. Lindley Wright is going to be 5 on Sunday. That's from Mom, Jason Addison. Charlie Snyder is going to be 18 tomorrow. She's a senior at Walker Valley. Darlene Ledford is going to be 60 tomorrow. Her husband, County Commissioner Tommy Ledford, sent that in to us. John C. is 16 today, a sophomore at Walker Valley. Darren Schalk is celebrating a birthday today, pastor at Peerless Church. And then Josie Ludwig is going to be 21 on Sunday. Her dad, Bobby Ludwig, sent that in to me.
How old's her parents? My goodness.
Not very old.
21, wow.
Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line for today, tomorrow, and Sunday, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
All right, we're joined now by Jack Allen, running for U.S. Congress in the 3rd District, the Democratic candidate. Jack, good morning.
Good morning, and thank you so much for allowing me to come back.
Buddy, anytime, and thank you for being here. And I just got to ask you, and I asked you off the air, how's the campaign going?
Well, you know, I don't even remember when I was here last. It seems like yesterday, but I'll tell you, I've covered 49,000 miles in my car, 383 days. I've taken 4 days off in 383 days. I get up every day. This is what I do. This is what I love. You could probably tell I like people.
Yeah, I can tell that.
Part of this campaign was I wanted to spend most of my time in rural areas. I'm a rural guy. You know, I'm an Athens guy, you know.
Let me say this, Jack. For those people who don't know about you yet, tell us about yourself.
All right, I grew up just across the Georgia line in North Georgia. I was a chicken catcher, a hay hauler. I worked in the carpet mills of Dalton. I was a mechanic for 2 years. I was a blue-collar guy. And I wound up going to Berry College where I could work my way through school. Got out of school, majored in business and accounting, came back to Chattanooga, and then wound up getting a job offer in Athens, Tennessee. Great community bank, Citizens National Bank, you'll remember us.
Oh, yeah.
And I was there for almost 40 years. I came in as basically the accountant, wound up being president of the bank. And so it was a great story. My wife and I and my daughter, we just had a wonderful life in Athens. And sadly, as I started looking at retirement, my wife wound up with ovarian cancer, and I lost her. It was a 4.5-year struggle. And so after I woke up one day and I said, gee whiz, I don't have a job, I don't have a wife, what should I do? And I was watching the news, and I kept complaining about these guys in Washington. I mean, all the issues that need to be handled, and nobody's doing anything. And so I was complaining, and all my friends looked at me, and they said, Jack, you don't have a job or a wife, you need to do this. So that's what I've been doing. And I've spent the last 383 days just listening to people, mostly in rural areas. And what they're interested in is not what people in Washington are talking about.
Jack, that's my question. So you're listening. Jack Allen, of course, Democratic candidate for the 3rd U.S. U.S. Congressional District. What are you hearing? What are you hearing as you travel?
Well, first, the most important thing I hear is they're frustrated with these politicians. They're playing politics. You know, they're doing this, and they're sitting up over there worrying about things like health care and how I'm going to pay the bills, and they see their politicians and they're playing games with them. So first, they're irritated about that. The other thing they are concerned about is health care. You know, in our country, we pay more for health care than any place in the world, yet in the industrialized nations, we're in last place. We pay 30-40% more for medication than the next country in the world. You know, it's like I said, my mother-in-law, who's on fixed income, she gets a new medication, and they call me because I handle her stuff for her. My wife was an only child, so I care for my mother-in-law. And they say her copay is $350. $350 on one for, but wait. The 6 CEOs of pharmaceuticals here in this country average $25 million a year in their income. See, there's something wrong with that picture as far as I'm concerned. So health care is a big issue. You know, Tennessee, my gosh, we're 44th in health care. Our life expectancy is 46th. We've had, 15 hospitals close. Something's wrong with this picture. something's wrong with this picture. Healthcare, day-to-day housing, paying groceries. I get a lot of people talking to me about gun safety. I mean, you wouldn't think it, but true gun owners, people who like guns, are concerned that we're not addressing it. I'm a gun owner. I got a lifetime carry permit. Got it right up here at where's it, up the road?
In Charleston?
Yeah.
Fugate?
Fugate.
Firearms?
Probably about 25, 30 years ago.
Come on now.
Yeah, I went through the program with those guys.
Oh, yeah.
But there are people out there that say, well, why aren't we at least discussing it? 49,000 gun deaths a year. We ought to be talking about it. The border. And these are all things since I was here last. Why is there nobody talking about? I mean, everybody talks about it, but we had a bill put together, a bipartisan bill, and it got canned. Folks in rural districts who get up and go to work every day don't understand why people don't do their jobs. And to be honest, I don't, and that's why I'm here. I work 6 days a week at the bank and went to church on Sunday and went to the beach once a year. I've never been to Europe. I've never traveled. This is all I've ever known was work, and they're not doing it.
Jack Allen is a candidate, as you've heard, the last 383 days, traveled all over this district. That's something. I was talking to someone the other day. This is a big U.S. 3rd Congressional District is a big district. I'm talking about land and mileage and all that. It really is.
It's big and it's gerrymandered, and let's be honest, to keep somebody from running, because you got to start down here at the Tennessee line, and you come up through Bradley and McMinn Monroe. Now you're going to take a left, and you're going to go to Roan and Anderson, and then you're going to Morgan, and then you're going to Scott, and then you're going to Campbell, and you're going around Knoxville. My opponent was running unopposed until I got into this thing, and I see why. Because if you had a job or a family, you couldn't do it. I've been in Morgan County 3 times this week. It's.
So again, Jack Allen, he is a candidate for U.S. Congress, 3rd District here in Tennessee. So, if elected, what would be a couple of things that you would address after hearing from these people? What would you?
Well, if you go back and play the tape, first, and the thing I'm really interested in, and people say, Jack, you're a Democrat. Listen, when I was here last time, I said we got $34 trillion in debt. Guess what we got now? $35 trillion in debt. People have to address this debt issue, and they're not talking about it because it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard to fix, and you need people like me. I'm an accountant. I look at it. I say, it can be fixed, but we got to fix it. Health care, women's health care. I lost my wife to cancer. I went to Washington as the only male lobbyist in the country, paid my way to lobby for women's health care issues, particularly gynecological cancers, because she was misdiagnosed. There needs to be more research. There needs to be more emphasis put in women's health. I know you don't believe it, but the women don't get a fair shake. They don't. I know it. I lived it. And so that would be a big emphasis for me. And then not just women's, but all of us. We all ought to have the best health care. Folks, we're not getting it, and we're paying for it. So,
Jack Allen, candidate U.S. Congress in the 3rd District. Jack, how can people get more information about your campaign?
Well, there's only 18 days left, and you can track me. You can look for my red Jeep because I drive it every day up and down the roads. But I'm at jackallenforcongress.com, or you can follow me on social at Jack Allen for Congress. And I would love for you to, and I'd love to have any thoughts that you have. This is what I've been on, is a listening tour. And let me say this, I go to the most conservative spots in this district. I was in Lily Pad, up in Morgan County Sunday night. I have not had one bad experience.
That's true.
Not one.
That's tremendous.
People say, well, I don't necessarily agree with you, but listen to what I think. And if you just listen to people, they're always happy to see you.
I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, or mugwump. I don't care what you are. If people would listen.
That's right.
And treat people with respect.
That's right.
I think 2/3 of our issues would be over with. I really do. Just listen to people. You're exactly right.
Well, we started our campaign. We said we're going to tell the truth and we're going to be civil. And we're going to end it that way. We don't get into fights with people. We don't argue. We just tell the truth, and we're nice to people.
Jack Allen, Jack, thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thanks for what you guys do. You guys are great, and so I am always available.
Jack, thank you. Let me do an editor's note here, and that is we welcome all candidates for a free public service interview, and all you got to do is call us. If you're a candidate in this November election or a part of a campaign, call 423-472-6700 or go to our website at mymix1041.com. Just go to the contact section. We'd love to talk with you. All right, going to take a quick break right here. We've got more to come. Stand by.
News Update is brought to you by Wright Pediatric Dentistry, now open in Cleveland on Paul Hub Parkway behind McAllister's, accepting new patients. Call Wright Pediatric Dentistry at 423-910-3055.
Hey guys, this is Dan Good from Crown. Just reminding you that Crown...
Welcome to Infinity of Chattanooga, with an expansive inventory of new, used, and certified pre-owned Infinity products. Make sure Infinity of Chattanooga is on your list of places to shop when it's time for your next vehicle. Sporty coupes, comfortable sedans, and spacious SUVs. Infinity of Chattanooga has it all. Shop online at infinityofchattanooga.com or take a test drive at Infinity of Chattanooga, just off I-75 at the Lee Highway exit.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
The Smart Factory Institute presents the 10th annual Peak Performance Symposium on October 25th at the Smart Factory in the Pie Center in Cleveland. Join industry peers as they share manufacturing best practices for maintaining a competitive advantage in the areas of technology and talent. This year's symposium is sponsored by Mueller, Blueprint Intelligence, Logos Automation, Renishaw, Phoenix Contact, and Focused Apps. Attendees will also be entered to win 4th row tickets at the 45-yard line to the November 23rd UT game against UTEP at Neyland Stadium. Register at peakperformanceinc.com.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Brought to you by Dread Hollow. Bridget, if I could describe this broadcast just overall, I'd say Dread Hollow
pretty
would
much.
be a great way to describe this show. And you know what we could do?
What?
We could use Fruit Loop's face and just call this Dread Hollow.
No.
Tell me about it.
Dread Hollow is 25,000 square feet of haunted house sets, illusions, and horror-themed escape rooms. Dread Hollow is widely recognized as one of the top haunted attractions in the country. It's happening Thursday through Sunday nights now through November 1st, located at 321 Browns Ferry Road in Chattanooga. Tickets are sold exclusively online at dreadhollow.com.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix and best variety, we are Mix 1041. Also, let me repeat, we have Fall Fun Friday going, win 4 tickets to Mayfield Farm Park. Our buddy Michael Mayfield, Scotty Mayfield, everybody up there in Athens. They've got that tremendous venue up there on the farm. So if you want to win those 4 tickets, we're going to give those away at 9 a.m., folks. Don't forget. So make sure and get registered. Call or text. Folks, if you text, please put your name on it. You're not going to win. So put your name on the I know you don't want to admit you listen. I understand that. 423-614-6499. 4 tickets, Mayfield Farm Park, Fall Fun Friday. Give that away at 9 a.m.
Right now, take up to 5 years, no interest financing on Tempur-Pedic purchases. Only for a limited time this fall. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's favorite mattress store.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Tennessee Valley weather.
All right, for today, sunny skies, a high of 70 and a low of 37 tonight. For tomorrow, a few clouds, otherwise mainly sunny, a high of 74 and a low of 40. And then sunny on Sunday with a high of 76. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 37 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast.
I'm glad the radars are working.
Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, it's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk, CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness. Don't forget that CHI Memorial Convenient Care is open 7 days a week. As we are reminding you of that, and it's sports sponsored in part by Solutions Finance of Tennessee. Oh my! Well, let's begin though with a bad note here. If you're a local fan, Cleveland High School volleyball team, they are done for the season after winning the past 2 straight state championships. Cleveland High School volleyball is eliminated for the season. They lost to Murfreesboro Blackman last night in a state sectional in Murfreesboro. They lost in straight sets, 3-0 last evening. So Cleveland is done. The Lady Raiders volleyball team, big congratulations, Amy McGowan and the Cleveland team. They finished at 28-12-1, but they had won the past 2 consecutive state championships. National League Championship Series Game 4 last night. Dodgers beat the Mets 10-2. They're up 3-1. They can win the pennant tonight and go to the World Series. Of course, the Mets going to try to stop that. ALCS, what a game last night. Game 3, Cleveland Guardians 7-5 over the Yankees. David Fry, a 2-run walk-off home run in 10 innings. And they lead 2-1. Yankees lead 2-1. NFL Thursday Night Football last night. Sean Payton took his Broncos back to his old city of New Orleans, beat the Saints 33-10. Big surprise announcement in college basketball. Virginia men's college coach, basketball coach Tony Bennett, who led the Cavaliers to a national title in 2019. Remember, that was the year after that Virginia was a number 1 overall seed and lost to a 16 seed in the tournament. First time that had ever happened. Anyway, he is retiring. He is 55 years old, announced his retirement yesterday. We are Southeast Tennessee's football headquarters, supplied by Joseo Supply Group. Cleveland at Maryville tonight at 7 o'clock. And so we made this announcement earlier this morning. We are going to have the game not only on Mix 104.1 radio. We've been working on the television side of this for a while. We can now announce that Cleveland at Maryville will also be on MixTV.tv tonight. So you can watch the game on MixTV.tv tonight with Terry Evans and actually it's Jason Hildebrand with Terry tonight. Up at Maryville, and that's a huge game for Cleveland High School as far as playoff contention. Our coverage begins with the McDonald's coaches bench, that legendary program, been going well over 40 years, brought to you by Smith Family McDonald's, and I guess that's about the only good thing Mark Smith's ever done.
No, it's not.
Except for stay out of my way, but anyway, Cleveland High School at Maryville at 7 tonight, Mix 104.1, also on the app. Download our app if you've not yet, mymix1041.com, and go to the Southeast Tennessee Football Headquarters page. Everything is there, all the streams, all the scores, everything right there. Red Bank at Bradley tonight, 7 o'clock, ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3.com. Pure Academy at Walker Valley, kickoff 7 o'clock, WCLE 99.1 FM. And the Mix app. Hardy's Friday Night Blitz after the games. Tonight, it'll be Andy Jenkins with Robbie Winters. There you go. I bet Luke and Holt will make an appearance tonight. We have a MixTV.tv game. Also, we got about 4 games in there tonight. Polk County at Meigs County, though, will be our produced game. 6:30 Ford pregame, kickoff at 7, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Then, what a night, or I should say, what a day tomorrow. The third Saturday in October, Alabama at UT in Knoxville. Kickoff 3:30 right here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix app. Presented by TVFCU pregame 1:30. Presented by Hardee's. Georgia at Texas tomorrow night. What a day tomorrow, Bridget. My goodness. Georgia at Texas tomorrow night, 7:30 in Austin. ESPN Cleveland 101.3, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. What do you think?
Yeah, 2 huge games tomorrow. Tennessee, Alabama, Texas, Georgia. I'm going to go with my Vols.
Yeah. You're going to disagree with Dr. Paul Kahn, who went with Alabama yesterday.
And then I'm going to pick Georgia, actually.
Going to pick Georgia at Texas. I'll take UT.
And the other UT?
Am I going to take UT? Yeah, I'm going to take Tennessee.
Oh.
And I do think Texas wins at home tomorrow night. Pregame 3:30 presented by Zaxby's. We'll have UTC Wofford tomorrow, 1:30. WCLE 99.1 FM. And Sunday, Seahawks at the Falcons. Kickoff 1 o'clock. ESPN Cleveland 101.3, your home of the Falcons. Titans at Bills, 1 o'clock on Mix 104.1. Driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Chase Brett joins us. Polymer Components, part of our manufacturing month, presented by Peak Performance. Chase, how in the world are you, buddy?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having us.
Great to see you. Yeah. Tell us about Polymer Components. What do you guys do?
Well, I'm the marketing director for Polymer Components. We make custom molded solutions. That sounds fancy. It's a little simpler than that, but we work with all the businesses around like Bacher, Mars, and all of them to create new components for them. So if something in their line is, causing a problem or they can't find it anymore, they want to make something new and innovate, they come to us and we work through it.
Wow, what a wonderful thing. We've been talking all this week about manufacturing. We're spotlighting manufacturing. This is National Manufacturing Month of October. So what does it mean to you to be here in Cleveland and Bradley? And you know Ralph Brett by any chance?
Yeah, father of mine.
Hey, Ralph, good morning. You've done good, buddy.
He's listening somewhere.
Yeah. Ralph, he's my longtime friend, and so I've known Ralph a long time. What's it like to grow up in Cleveland for you and then to get to stay here and work in this industry?
It's wonderful. Honestly, it's wonderful, and it's kind of given me everything. I went to Walker Valley, and they taught me SolidWorks there, which then lets you make all of this. Wow. And I've been kind of working ever since to see if we can get as many schools around to kind of teach the same thing. The area is growing so much, and especially from an engineering standpoint, we're getting smarter, faster, and everything. And so you're just seeing more companies coming in and develop the area a lot more.
Tell me what you've, show me what you brought here. Of course, we're on MixTV.tv as well, so people can see it as well as the radio. Tell me what you got here.
You're going to have to go online to see it, right? So that's the important part. But I brought 2 different things here because when I talk about plastics or elastomers, sometimes people, they get the plastic, but they don't get the elastomer side. So this is an elastomer here, right? I've got a seal in my hand, basically, about the size of a basketball. You can kind of twist closer to like a rubber. But why we did this and why this was important is we want to make sure you're not eating plastic, right? Nobody wants to eat plastic anymore, right? So we got this piece here. In normal hard plastics, they have something where you can kind of get a metal detection that goes through it, and so you can check it that way. But when you get to like a soft piece of elastomer, like a rubber, they don't have much of that anymore. So I grabbed something just from my house as I was running out the door, and I was trying to figure out, how do you guys see that this is metal detectable? Clearly, the people listening, you're going to have to go to TV for it.
Yeah.
Right. So I was sitting here and I said, well, we're going to have to sacrifice coffee this morning. I've got my Yeti cup lid here. It's got a magnet on it. So that allows you to kind of stick to it. And so even if a little piece of it kind of comes off and starts to come down the line for food, it'll pick all of that out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then on the other side, we had a piece for a shoe for a prosthetic leg as well. So anything in there. And these are all made in Cleveland. Like, these are all made in the area and everything.
Wow.
And then we've worked with like NASA on spacesuits and all of these areas. So you'd be shocked what comes out of this area.
Yeah, and that's a great point. What comes out of this area, as we've talked about this week, it is simply incredible. We're joined by the way, we just joined us, Chase Brett, Polymer Components. Why do you think Cleveland and Bradley County is able to produce so much? What is it about this community?
I think Tennessee supports education really well. When you look at community colleges and everything, get first 2 years there, I've seen a lot of students go that route, start in something like mechatronics and then develop into like a mechanical engineer after that. And from a high school level, they're starting and working with manufacturers a lot. We usually pick 1 to 3 interns every semester or a year and develop and work with them further. And the one that just left off to college, he's looking at being picked up by SpaceX. It's either that or work on a submarine for the Navy right now. So he's got a lot of options.
My goodness. And that's the thing. There are a lot of options for students. And, everybody who's been in this week talks about the Pi Center, the Bradley County Schools Pi Center. I mean, as Governor Lee has said, that is a model of what he wants to have and what, future administrations statewide.
That's huge, especially Peak Performance does a great job with that area. I've been talking a lot about students in that area, but once you get out of school, you still got to learn, right? And then that's a great aspect for that. There's not a lot of places around that kind of keep that education going and then make it specific to the industries, and they do a great job.
All right, our buddy Chase Brett, again, my longtime friend. Chase's dad is Ralph. I believe your sister, Lauren Brett, played at Cleveland High School. Is that right?
Probably also listening, yep. And
Lauren!
And Lee.
And who?
And Lee University. She
played and played at Lee. That's right. That's exactly right. All right. Hey, how do we get more information about Polymer Components?
Just email us at info@polymercomponents.com. We love to work with you guys, especially kind of in the area. We'll come out, talk with you about engineering. We do tours for the facilities and stuff too. It's a big thing for ours, and we want to kind of help and support the community.
That is just tremendous. It's Polymer Components, Mix 1041, our celebration of Manufacturing Month, presented by Peak Performance. All right, going to take a quick break right here, 10 minutes before 9. We have much more to come as we say good morning to you. Don't forget, the official coffee of Mixed Mornings is Scooter's Coffee.
Try the Oreo cake bite at Scooter's Coffee.
Yeah, they're going to need to call Logan Thompson.
Give me Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson.
I'm going to need Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson.
Don't worry, dear. We have Logan Thompson.
I got to call Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson!
If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
The Mix 104.1 Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute and Vein Clinic to remind you that if you are experiencing leg pain, do not hesitate to act quickly. It could save your limbs. Today, let's talk about peripheral artery disease, or PAD. PAD affects over 21 million Americans, often causing leg pain and difficulty walking, but many people are unaware they have it. PAD occurs when plaque builds up on the inside walls of the arteries that carry blood from the heart to the legs and feet. The arteries harden and narrow, a process called atherosclerosis. PAD may also involve hardened and narrowed arteries to the heart and brain, causing an increased risk of heart attack or stroke. You're at a greater risk if you're a smoker, have diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or family history. Early detection and treatment are crucial. VIC is the only vascular practice that welcomes self-referrals and offers timely appointments. They are accepting new patients. They offer 5 convenient locations. Vascular Institute of Chattanooga.com.
Maybe it began with a little girl following a kaleidoscope of butterflies to a place beyond her dreams. But then it became a real kaleidoscope that you can walk and fly through, where we don't just welcome you, we celebrate you. As the colors swirl and spin, there's definitely beauty in this place, but it's also in those around you, and the memories will live in our hearts forever.
Dollywood, love every moment.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Okay, you can call or text 423-614-6499. Call us on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line or text us on the Cleveland State Cougar line. So again, you can call or text 614-6499.
And I want to again congratulate Sandy West on our big Jenkins tailgate prize package yesterday. Sandy, we're all coming to your house. Barbecue from Jenkins plus a bunch of great food. Up to 10 people be involved there. Stacy Flowers joins us, almost like a reunion tour. She's not been here in about 5 years, but Direct Primary Care Associates, where have you been?
I've been hiding from you mostly.
Join the club.
Yeah.
Stacy, how's everything going with you? I know we're here on a pretty serious note here this morning.
Yeah, we are here to support specifically Black Mountain Children's Home in Black Mountain, North Carolina. So this is a need one of our nurses, Crystal Burns, made us aware of, and she's kind of plugged in with them and done a lot of footwork trying to figure out what the needs are specifically there. So just a little bit about Black Mountain Children's Home. They're at that facility. They house children up through, high school age and really beyond, when those kids graduate high school that are there in that home, they're not, put out. They have a little program for the college age kids there, and just do a great work there, giving a home to those children and providing them with activities and support and really transitioning them into the world to start adulthood. And their facility was ravaged by Helene. So they lost 6 buildings there. They have, between children and adults there at that facility, over 100 individuals there. And have just lost just about everything they've had. So they've got them currently in a gym, sleeping on cots, and then they've got some space in a women's prison close by that was evacuated for Helene. And so we are trying to put together some things to help these individuals with this specific need. And so currently we're taking donations through November 4th, and then we're going to be caravanning out on November 9th to take these. It's about a 4-hour drive up there to take all of this stuff up there. Ways that people can donate. So on the Black Mountain Children's Home website specifically, you can donate directly there. And then we've also set up both PayPal and Venmo at Meals on the Mountain, and we'll have all of that information on our Facebook page with Direct Primary Care Associates if you want to reference that back. A post just went out about the help that we're doing for those people last evening. We also have drop-off locations at all of our offices in Cleveland, Athens, and in Dalton. And then Della's Pick and Place on Water Level Highway has also agreed to be a drop-off location for people in that area. And then on our website, directpca.com, you can find the addresses for all of our offices if you do want to donate directly. I just want to give a shout out to a couple of places that have already committed to donate for us. So some companies in town, Billfinger in Charleston has agreed to give a pallet of water and work gloves. Ascent Chemicals is giving 6 pallets of food and cleaning supplies. Dennis Purvis has agreed to give some tools, so shout out to Dennis Purvis. Lyndon Jones, an individual here in town, is giving 17 round bales of hay. That's a huge donation. They've got some livestock up there and have lost the ability to feed and house them, and so that's big. They do currently have electricity up there in that area right now. So what we're hoping to gather is some supplies like shovels, chainsaws, more work gloves, hammer and nails, wheelbarrows, cleaning supplies, non-perishable food items. And so we're really hoping that the community will come together and help us support this children's home.
I know they will. Stacy Flowers joins us, Direct Primary Care Associates. I was talking to Stacy off the air about this need because it's very specific. The Black Mountain Children's Home there in Black Mountain, and so many of us have been through there or been there, as she said, about 4 hours from here, devastated. And so there is a great need, obviously. And so I think, Stacy, for the audience, to see, so where can we find a list of what you've just mentioned? Because I think people want to see that, be able to ascertain what they need.
In the Facebook post that we made last night, so Direct Primary Care Associates Facebook page, you can see a list of that. And then we'll ask, here at Mix 104, you guys can share our post so that people can access.
Hey, Sheridan, will you share that, please? I'll just go ahead. Save me a trip. Sheridan, please share that. Thanks.
And we are going to have in that post the addresses for the drop-off locations if people want to reference that. And then, of course, any questions, feel free to either comment there on that Facebook page, and we'll work hard to try to answer all the questions that people have. They can call us at our Cleveland office, 423-650-4831, with any questions that they have, or feel free to drop by at our Cleveland location where we will be in Crystal Burns, who's really heading this up, will be able to answer some questions directly regarding those things.
It's a wonderful, wonderful project, the Black Mountain Children's Home, and they could really use our help. And so, of course, Stacy Flowers, Direct Primary Care Associates. Again, if you're on Facebook, go to that. I tell you what, maybe if those people not on Facebook, they could. We'll take that list and also put it on our website.
Perfect. Thank
also, so we'll do that. But anyway, if we can find someone who knows how to do that, I doubt it around here. No, it's a wonderful thing you're doing, and my goodness, just the devastation over there. I feel like we almost have to help. I mean, we have to do something.
Absolutely. I think that, I think it's very naive of us to expect our government to do everything for us. We don't really ideally want just a ton of big government involvement, and with that comes that we have to help each other. We do have a responsibility to our fellow man, to help where we can. And we, thankfully, at our community, we've been through things, in the past and the devastation that we've had. And, we may not know how that feels directly, but, I'm sure we all know someone who was affected by that. And how hard that is, and the road that they have to rebuilding is so long, and so anything that we can do to make that a little bit easier for those individuals that are so close to us, I really think it is a calling for all of us here.
All right, thank you, Stacy. Direct Primary Care Associates. Again, look at their Facebook post and see those items that they need for the Black Mountain Children's Home in North Carolina. Stacy, thanks.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And what I know this is a serious subject, but you were fairly nice to me. Maybe want to continue this attitude that we're having. What?
Never.
Okay. Well, that's about right. Thanks, Stacy. Good to see you. It is 9:03, and I believe we've got some more folks going to join us here in a second. So stand by. For all that, let's get our final check of our Simmons Bank celebration list, Bridget.
Okay, happy birthday to Elaine Cross. She is part of the cafeteria staff at Waterville Elementary. Susie Martin is having a birthday today. Birthday wish says to the best Mimi. That is from Pamela, Sean, Bethany, and Reed. Robin Borders celebrated a birthday yesterday. That's from her best friend since third grade, Jeanette Vetter. Peyton Cooper is having a birthday today. The birthday wish says he's the best son-in-law. Lindley Wright is going to be 5 on Sunday. That's from Mom, Jace, and Addison. Charlie Snyder is going to be 18 tomorrow. She's a senior at Walker Valley. Darlene Ledford is going to be 60 tomorrow. Her husband, County Commissioner Tommy Ledford, called that into us. John C. is 16 today, a sophomore at Walker Valley. Darren Schalk is celebrating today, pastor at Peerless Church. Josie Ludwig is going to be 21 on Sunday. Her dad, Bobby Ludwig, sent that in. Olivia Stuman is having a birthday tomorrow. That's from her mother, her husband, and her kids. And then Justin Akins is celebrating on Sunday. He's the assistant pastor at Southview Baptist here in Cleveland. That's from his wife, Felicia, and his kids, Tate and Gracie. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us for Monday. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Time to pay the dad tax.
Dad, go get your own.
Dad tax is a sacred institution.
Not here, it isn't.
It is too. Right now, we'll pay your sales tax on any Mermaid brand mattress.
And we'll give you free local delivery on qualifying products.
Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's favorite mattress store.
Your sleep, handmade, hand delivered.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we take pride in helping our neighbors protect the foundations of their homes. Now, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience serving Tennessee homeowners.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results. But with the same local team, our customers know and trust.
And we're ready to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag. Just $5.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $5.99. Hardee's. Goodness in the making.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, Mix 1041. Good morning. We're on Mix 1041, MixedTV.tv. Paula Woodward. Paula, congratulations. You've won our 4 morning tickets for our Fall Fun Friday. 4 tickets to the Mayfield Farm Park in Athens. Our buddy Michael Mayfield, Scotty Mayfield, all up there. And you have other chances to win. Mike Lee will give away another 4-pack of tickets this afternoon on the Mix Afternoon Drive, starting at 3. Plus, it's on both of our social media channels for ESPN Cleveland 1013 Facebook and the Mix 1041 WCLE Facebook going right now. Our buddy Chris Harris is here, General Manager Honda of Cleveland. Chris, how are you, bud?
I'm doing great. Good morning.
Great to see you. He's here for the last few months, actually, of nominees for our big giveaway to a Honda that Honda does and Chris does for a pastor in this area. But before we reveal the latest nominees, I do want to just ask you how things going. What do people need to know? What's happening in Honda of Cleveland?
You know, things are going good. We have great selection of inventory, new and used. Always the service department's wide open, so when we get your car service, come on in. Got some really crazy rates for, you know, what's going on in the rate world. So, I mean, we got 1.9 on new cars and used cars.
Wow.
Select new cars, select used cars. So, yeah, that's crazy. 1.9. Can't find that anywhere.
Who knew?
Yep.
So that's back. And, of course, Honda of Cleveland, you'd love for people to come by. Where do they find you, especially if they're new to the community? Where are you?
Yeah, we're the first Cleveland exit, 1 mile east. Get off right there, and you'll see our store when you get off the exit. So you'll be looking right at us.
Can't miss it.
That's right.
All right, so this wonderful program, Chris, for those who don't know, tell us about this as far as what we do here with this tremendous giveaway?
Yeah, so we partnered up, 6 years ago now when I came to Honda Cleveland. Wanted to get involved in the community, give back to the community that's been so good to us. And, without the Cleveland, Bradley community, we wouldn't have a dealership. You guys are the ones that come and service with us, buy your cars from us. So just giving back. So we decided we're going to give away a car every year. And what we do, we pick a select group, and we've done teachers, veterans, first responders, you name it, we've done it.
And now pastors.
Now pastors, yeah. So we came out last year and at the giveaway and said this year's going to be pastors. So get your pastors' names in the queue, and so we draw one out every month, and then we bring those 12 people in to reverse drawing, and we give away a brand new car. It's brand new, Honda Civic. You drive it home.
Man, and it's been so incredible. Matter of fact, I ran into last year's winner. I was at a football. I think we were covering a Walker Valley football game, and he came up to me and just said, "Hey, thanks again." I said, "Well, thank Chris Harris." But we just promoted. But no. But I know they're grateful, and we have had such a huge response, especially this year for pastors. All right, Chris. You do the honors, buddy. Who do we got?
So we actually have 3. So we have July, August, and September's nominations. So for July, it is Judson Kirkpatrick from Valley View Baptist. August is Mickey Clark from Crossroads Community Church. And then for September, Mark, I think that's Cameron from Samples Memorial
Baptist.
Baptist.
That would be Mark Cameron.
Okay,
yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Wow. So they're great odds to win. 1 in 12.
12. Don't get much better than that.
On a new Honda Civic from Honda of Cleveland. My goodness. So, if you will, one more time, repeat those names, if you would, Chris.
So, July, Judson Kirkpatrick. August, Mickey Clark. And September is Mark Cameron.
All right. Well, there you go. How do we get all the information about Honda of Cleveland, Chris?
You can always call us, 423-478-5301. Look us up on the website, HondaCleveland.com, or just stop by and see us. We'd love to have you in. And this weekend we got the TV, so we know Tennessee and Alabama's playing Saturday at 3:30. Go Vols.
Go Vols.
But we probably have 10 TVs in the showroom, so don't worry about missing out on the game or any game. If your favorite game, we might have it just on Tennessee game. We got multiple TVs, so we'll have multiple games on. So come on out. Don't worry about missing the game. You can buy your car and watch the game, too.
All at the same time or get service or whatever.
Right. That's right.
Chris, I got to get a pick from you. So Alabama will be at UT, as we said. It's the third Saturday in October tomorrow, 3:30 here on Mix 104.1. What's going to happen?
Well, I'm a Vols fan.
I know you.
I got to go with my Vols.
All right.
I think if our offense will show up, defense been playing good. If our offense can show up and we can stop Milroe, we're going to win.
All right.
Vols by 7.
What?
Vols by 7.
Vols by 7. Chris Harris, thanks so much, buddy.
Thank you.
Great to see you.
You too.
Great job. All right, that's going to do it for us here this morning on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. Let me give you that program reminder. Speaking of football, tonight we are, of course, Southeast Tennessee's football headquarters, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. We will have coverage of Cleveland at Maryville. We made the announcement this morning. Not only will we have it on Mix 104.1, but we'll also have it. You can watch the game on MixTV.tv tonight, 7 o'clock kick, and it all begins with legendary Cleveland High School Coaches Bench Show, which is presented by Smith Family McDonald's. Red Bank at Bradley tonight, 7 o'clock kickoff. That'll be on our sister station, ESPN Cleveland 101.3, and then Pure Academy at Walker Valley, 7 o'clock tonight on WCLE 99.1 FM. So again, the easiest thing to do is to go to our Southeast Tennessee Football Headquarters page on the website or our app. All the streams are there. All the scores are there tonight. Everything updated. We have a mixed TV game, Polk County at Meigs County tonight. Our first trip ever as far as MixTV.tv to Meigs County. The pregame at 6:30, kickoff at 7, all supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. So much going on this weekend. Take advantage of all that's happening if you can, and stay with us here. For Mix 104.1 Radio, we go back to music now to start your workday. For MixTV.tv, that's it until tonight, when we will have 4 games at the same time on MixTV.tv with Bradley, Walker Valley, Cleveland, and the Meigs County and Polk County game tonight. So it's a big, big night. We're on top of it for you right here. Have a great day and a great weekend.